Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the advanced character of our world around us, and this time we will look with hope and with also some concerns about the current protests of farmers and people who live from work of their own hands and their own skills, because they are now almost the only people who are able in the modern societies of technologically advanced countries. They are almost the only people who are able to do something useful, something we can make our living from, like food, like items of everyday use. That's why, as I mentioned in my previous videos, at any cost we should support them, and the easiest thing to support them if we cannot do much is not to spread any bad informations about them and not to spread any propaganda that is used by the current business political elite, because it's no longer cultural elite, because to be cultural elite one needs to have something in head and present something, have some values why one can follow. They don't have any, they think only about the profits and unlimited power, nothing else, and it's not enough to create society. That's why our societies are collapsing and people rebel against it. Seemingly we can experience, as of now, what I see, something like spring of nations again, and for sure I'm more than sure that these rebellions of peasants and craftsmen, let's call it like this, and entrepreneurs in many countries will not finish easily. Now we have them spread in countries like Poland, very well organized protests, one of the best, and together with the German one, or in some places even better organized, but I do not want to introduce any competitions. In every country, every protesters are the heroes for human freedom and for normal life, because this what European Union business political elites wants to introduce. As I mentioned, it's a hypocrisy and complete disconnection with reality. These plans for import of food to Europe from South America, or Ukrainians' great agro holdings, it's really disconnection with killing the agricultural producers in the European countries. Simply, it will not work, and it will quickly end up with famine and starvation, like always all socialist experiments end up. That's why I'm really happy that this protest spread, and just to help them, we should support them as much as we can. And the easiest things we can do to support them is not to spread propaganda against them, and not to repeat lies or stupid things, or not to spread stupid content against them. This is really help. If you don't know what to do and you wanna help, the easiest thing is not to make troubles. Just not to make troubles, and then you help. And the people who can join them, they should join them, who can support them financially, who can support them by their text, by their videos, by spreading the information about the protest, like I'm doing here now. Just let's do it. Let's support, because they are fighting, of course, for their own survival, but together with this they are fighting also for our own freedom and food safety and safety of our everyday lives. Because I wouldn't like to wake up in the world when my being, not only well-being but my existence in general, is dependent on some fragile supply chains from the distant territories, which are not stable politically, or simply that my food is produced with strange additions like flour out of insects, and I do not want to accumulate a lot of chitin in my guts, which can be later used by different parasites and microbes to simply generate another inflammation stage or other pathologies inside my own organism. So we are really fighting for our existence and our freedoms. Now this is the time of change, when many people in societies, especially in Western world, realize that their business political elite went too far and got completely disconnected with reality around us. And we should simply change them and drag them back to the reality and select people who will represent us and real world, and they will always be connected together with us to the reality and matter around us. All the best. Have a nice day. Bye.